One of the biggest superpowers we have is to start to master our attention. If you've ever found yourself where your mind is just looping or overthinking, or going 100 miles per hour, it can often be a real challenge, particularly when it comes to leadership, running your business. And of course, the key is it's not about fighting the mind. It's about taking your attention out of the mind. The reason you're in that loop is that all of your attention is in your head, in your thinking mind. And remember, where your attention goes, energy flows. It's one of the biggest superpowers we have is to start to master our attention. And so the first thing is to start to notice, become aware that I seem to be in this pattern. And obviously when you're in it, it's even trickier because it can be very, very intense for the nervous system and the emotions. Once you become aware, you can name it and say, I'm stuck in the loop, I'm stuck in the thinking. And there are a few simple things you can do to shift your attention. Ultimately, it's about getting ahead of it so you don't get there, yet if you're stuck there. So one of the most powerful things to do is movement. We know that moving the body starts to help us relax the grip, the tension. It starts to loosen that busy mind. There's a certain rhythm. Anybody who's suffered from anxiety or depression, one of the things we know is that just walking, the rhythm of walking, moving the body, it starts to quieten the mind. Once you start doing that, remember that this busy mind is in these patterns and loops. It's like a very fast train. We want to slow it down. Then what you can do is start to bring your attention more into your body, maybe into your feet, into what you're feeling emotionally. Another great tool can literally just writing. We know that writing things down, just a stream of consciousness, again, we're just getting it out of that busyness. And we're also starting to take our attention from just being stuck in our heads to really letting it out. Because ultimately what you're doing when you're stuck in your head, when you're in that loop, at some level you're resisting what's going on. Remember, each day there's the resistance train that leaves your house or the flow train. And so when we're in resistance, again, if you picture a hose pipe, the life force, the possibilities, shrinks out of resistance or gets a kink in the hose pipe. And we resist through our thoughts. Usually if you're in your busy mind looping around, there's some fear there. And again, false expectations appearing real. We resist the way we blame and judge others. We resist our emotions. They're just wanting to be felt. And our behavior can be resisting, being triggered, push energy instead of flow energy. And so again, it's just awareness that if this is a constant pattern or you find yourself here, if you can start to unwind the mind, doing those simple things, then you can start to notice, where am I in resistance in life and where am I in flow? And once you start to feel the flow, you start to change the neuroplasticity. The body-mind connection starts to go, this is where my energy's up. These are the habits that help me. This is the identity of the leader I want to be, the husband I want to be, the father I want to be. And you start moving towards more flow and less resistance. And when you start to do the practices, come back into your body, you'll notice resistance a lot quicker. Remember, stimulus response. And so if you're stuck in the mind, there's some simple tools there to take you out of that loop and then hopefully allow you to get ahead of it so that you don't get caught there too often. If this landed for you, go to the link below to check out the True Freedom Plan. This is the map from the Success Mountain to the Freedom Mountain.